Hi everyone, I am here today with my favorite property management company here in Jacksonville, Blakely. He's the owner of NestFinders. So Blakely, tell us a little bit about who you are and why did you start NestFinders?
NestFinders has been around. It'll be 18 years on Valentine's Day, this Valentine's Day. And we originally started as an apartment locator, helping people find apartments before every apartment community was online. And that kind of just gradually evolved into full service asset property management. Initially, we would help investors, homeowners find qualified renters, move them in, help them with inspections, and then turn everything over to them. Mm-hmm. But as we went through that process, we were unable to really control the process while they were leasing, and then also the move-out process with security deposit disputes and claims. So in order to provide the highest level of service, I saw a huge gap in the Jacksonville market for a quality property management company. So we decided to go all in on property management about 10 years ago.
Okay, great. So why Northeast Florida? Why bring this to Jacksonville?
I was relocated here almost 19 years ago with a corporate relocation company. And so that was my background, and I just felt immediately at home, having grown up in Orlando. I felt immediately at home in Jacksonville on the First Coast, and my son was born here, so I just wanted to make this my home and plant my roots and, be part of the community.
I love it. I agree because I love it here. What services do you offer?
So we offer tenant placement. Now, tenant placement is a plan that an individual, professional investor may want help just finding a good quality tenant. We do all the paperwork. We market the property, we show the property, we lease the property, and then we turn everything over to the owner. Mm-hmm. But our more popular plan is the asset management, property management. And we literally handle everything from A to Z, from getting the property rent ready, all the inspections, all the paperwork, all the qualifications, including move-out security deposits, maintenance coordination, quotes on AC or plumbing or whatever needs to be done. We handle everything A to Z. All the owner has to do really is just sit back and collect their monthly
That's
check.
exactly what I was going to say. It sounds like you're literally taking care of everything and they can just collect the check every month. That's great. Jacksonville is huge. Northeast Florida is huge, right? So yes. What areas do you serve?
We service all of Jacksonville. We go up as far as the airport typically, down to St. Augustine.
Okay.
Typically our cutoff is about 312. We do have some properties, in Orange Park, Flemington, etc. The majority of our business, though, runs, I would say, probably from Riverside, San Marco, down to St. Augustine around 312.
The St. John's area,
yes.
too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a
yes.
lot in St. John's.
Yes.
So spill the tea on your most outrageous story that you've had.
Wow, we've had some crazy.
I'm sure.
We've had some crazy stories. I'm not really proud of this because we didn't find the tenant, but there was a story that was all over the news about 6 months ago. The owner was an out-of-country owner. He leased to someone who was qualified that his realtor found him, and it turned into a brothel.
Yeah.
So he hired us to get him out of that situation. It was all over the news. We actually worked with the HOA at should I say do it?
Okay.
We worked with the HOA. We got those people out, and the HOA
cool.
was serious, and we were serious, and we worked with attorneys and residents and chief of police and all kinds of people to get those people out. And we got them out, and now there's great residents that are a proactive, healthy part of the community.
Perfect. I'm sure you have a ton of crazy stories, but that's the beauty behind property management for homeowners. They're not having to deal with any of that, right?
They're not.
So that's good.
And I'll share another crazy story.
Yeah.
So we had an owner in St. Johns County.
Yeah.
And they were with another property management company. It was just during the COVID eviction moratorium, and they hadn't paid the owner $3,000 a month in rent for over a year. The management company they were with refused to take any action because of the moratorium. But the moratorium required residents to submit a specific form. Mm-hmm. Us being the local experts knew what this form was and what was required of this form. And it required job loss, financial hardship. So we took over the property management. We filed for eviction. We got the eviction. Okay, we used one of our local attorneys here. And we showed up to do the eviction, and it was pouring rain. We did the eviction. Myself and one of my property managers, Suzanne, was actually helping the moving company move all the stuff out to the street. But it just shows you how people can take advantage of owners. Mm-hmm. These people had Louis Vuitton luggage, Louis Vuitton baggage,
Oh,
like every
wow.
luxury item you could possibly think of.
But they couldn't pay their rent.
But they couldn't pay the rent, and they ended up owing the owner close to $48,000 in damages and rents. But we got them out for that owner, and now that property is cash flowing.
Oh, good. That's great.
So-
You saved the day.
It was a crazy story.
So if a homeowner goes online to Google Jacksonville property management companies, what would they find?
They want to look for NestFinders first
Yes.
and foremost, but they'll find all of our information, pricing online. We run a very transparent company with integrity. That's kind of our key. We do the right thing always. We do the right thing by residents. We do the right thing by owners. But owners can see our pricing online. It's not hidden. They can read all of the features, all of the programs we offer, and they can also schedule an appointment directly through the website at their convenience, not our convenience, at their convenience. And they can also do a free rental analysis where they can get an idea of what the property could rent for and what's rented in the area and vacancy rates.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for doing this with me. I feel like this is really beneficial for any homeowner in Northeast Florida that's thinking about renting out their property. Thank you, Blakely, for doing the video with me.
Thank you so much.